Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem. Here we have 25 to the power of n plus 5 to the power of n is equals to 2, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we will rewrite this equation as, here you have 25, we will write it as 5 squared and its whole power n plus 5 to the power of n is equals to 2. And now we will apply or use here an important exponential law. And you know about this law, if we have a to the power of m to the power of n, it is equals to a to the power of n to the power of m. This means that if you can interchange these two exponents, it should not be affect its final answer, and it gives a to the power of m times of n. So that now we can apply here this nice exponential law, and we just interchange these two exponents, so that after changing these two exponents we will get 5 to the power of n and its whole squared plus 5 to the power of n is equals to 2. And now we change this exponential equation into the quadratic form, so that now we will take here y is equals to 5 to the power of n. So when you can put y is equals to 5 to the power of n, this quadratic equation, this exponential equation will becomes in quadratic form, and you get y squared plus y is equals to 2. Now we move 2 in the left hand side, and you get y squared plus y minus 2 is equals to 0. And now this will becomes in quadratic form, and here we will make the factors of this quadratic equation. So here we need any two numbers whose product is minus 2 and whose sum is plus 1. So that here we need any two numbers whose product is minus 2 and whose sum is plus 1. So these two numbers are plus 2 and minus 1. So when you multiply plus 2 and minus 1, you get minus 2, and when you add 2 minus 1, you get plus 1. So that we can multiply this term by y, and you get y is equals to 2y minus y. So now we put this y by 2y minus y, and you get the factors in the form of y squared plus 2y minus 2 is equals to 0. So now you can take common y on the first two terms, and you get y times of y plus 2, and here you take common minus 1 from both of the terms, and you get y plus 2 is equals to 0. And now you can take common y plus 2 from both of the terms, and you get y minus 1 is equals to 0. So that here you have two cases. The first case is you take y plus 2 is equals to 0, and the other case is you take y minus 1 is equals to 0. So in the first case you get the value of y is minus 2, and in the second case you get the value of y is plus 1. So now in the next step, in the start of the question, we will take y is equals to 5 to the power of n. So now we will back substitute the value of this y, and you get 5 to the power of n is equals to minus 2, and 5 to the power of n is equals to plus 1. So now we will first solve the first case, and in this case you will focus on both of the sides, and you see that in the left hand side we have exponential function, and you know that this exponential function always gives the positive value, and in the right hand side you have negative value. So it cannot be possible an exponential function is equals to some negative value, so that we will rejected this case and we can just proceed here this case only. And in this case we have 5 to the power of n is equals to 1, and we will write the right hand side as 5 to the power of n is equals to 5 to the power of 0. And now we can use here an important exponential law, and you know that if we have a to the power of m is equals to a to the power of n, so this implies that m is equals to n. So now we can use here this exponential law. So according to this exponential law, the bases on both of the terms are same, so that its exponents are equals to each other. So here you get n is equals to 0. So n is equal to 0 means that n is equals to 0 be the only solution of the given nice problem. So now we check is this value of n satisfies the given question or not. So the given question statement is 25 to the power of n plus 5 to the power of n is equals to 2, and now we put n is equals to 0 in this question in order to check, so that when you can put n is equal to 0, so this equation will becomes 25 to the power of 0 plus 5 to the power of 0 is equals to 2. And now we can use here another exponential law. You know that if you have something power 0, it is equals to 1. So that according to this exponential law, we will write this 25 to the power of 0 it is equals to 1, and 5 to the power of 0 is also equals to 1, and whole equals to 2. And here you have 1 plus 1 it is 2 is equals to 2. So this shows that n is equals to 0 be the only solution of the given question or the given problem. So this is our final answer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.